G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's October 12, 2023. This is the spot gold price update. So I've got the weekly, daily and hourly, and we've got a bit of a story here. We've got a bearish movement on the weekly and the daily, and a bearish divergence happening on the hourly, and I'll cover each of these in a bit more detail. You can see here I've got a Fibonacci retracement on the weekly, and it's come down and almost touching the 61% level. Now it's bouncing up from there, but you'll notice the CCI is also broken down below its moving average, so that's a weakening sign. So this may well fall further, possibly below the 61%, and if it does, it may come and reach according to this diagonal trend line which we drew some time ago, and it usually respects those trend lines after we draw them initially. Now at the moment, again, as it's just almost bounced off that 61, but the CCI on the weekly is still in a decline. On the daily, we've got this minus support at 1810. It's bounced off that. Again, that's the Fibonacci level of that weekly as well. You'll notice the CCI is still in a downtrend, although it's broken up through its moving average. I've included recently this slower moving CCI 400, and you can see there that's still in a downtrend as well. That's more of a trend following indicator, and this is more of a divergence indicator. You can see there, if I minimize that, you can see there the divergence on the CCI. There was a couple of bearish divergence there, and it hit our target on that bullish movement back there. So again, on the daily, we had a bit of a bounce, but overall it's still a fairly bearish outlook, and we may see further declines possibly. On the hourly, we did have projected a bullish divergence here on the CCI, and it broke up and hit our target for our last video. But you'll see here now, and that was at the between the 23 and the 38% of that Fibonacci range. You can see now our CCI 400 is still bullish in terms of trend following, but our shorter period CCI 150 is showing a bearish divergence, and we will take heed of that. So if you were going long during this period, this is probably a good time to get out of the trade and take your profits according to this bearish divergence. Probably over 90% of the time these divergences work, so you want to be more on the side of probability of success, even though it's still showing a fairly bullish, slightly bullish movement on the CCI 400 there. So that's where we would take our profits and get out of the trade. Alternatively, in terms of looking at target area in that range, if we drew a Fibonacci level from that point, and assuming it turns down from there, it could of course go higher. If it starts turning down from there, then we're going to choose a target area of a retrace at the very minimum to this 23-38% level. So that's where we're at the moment. If I look at all three timelines, bearish on the weekly, bearish on the daily, and it was recently a slight bullish on the hourly, but we're going to take that potential short exit according to that bearish divergence. So if you've got value out of the video, hit the subscribe and the like button, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.